With delegate roles, you have the ability to give another user delegate access on your account so that they can submit and or approve reports on your behalf without you having to share your login details with them. This can be useful in a lot of scenarios, but the areas we've seen it most helpful have been with managers and their personal assistants, or a single shared account for finance teams, for example, with team members made delegates. This gives the team visibility of all expense reports without any sharing of login credentials and full traceability of actions in the report history. In my demo environment, David is a delegate for April. So we are about to log in for David, and let's just say David is April's personal assistant. So when David goes to log into his account, we'll click sign in, and you'll see that he's immediately prompted to select who he is logging in as. So we're going to go ahead and log in as April for right now. Okay, April has asked David to submit her expense report for her latest work trip. She already has all of her receipts uploaded and drafts created. We just need to create and submit the report. So let's come down here and click new report. And I'm going to click this plus sign, which is then going to bring up all of my draft expenses. And these are all the expenses that April wants David to include in this report. So we're going to go ahead and add all of them. Now I'm ready to submit. We'll go ahead and send this off to Kevin. As you can see, Kevin is April's default approver and Phyllis is April's default processor. So I'm going to go ahead and submit. And once we do that, Kevin gets an email notifying him that he has a new report to take a look at. And I just quickly want to show you what that looks like from Kevin's perspective. So I'm going to pop over here to Kevin's profile. As you can see up here in the top right corner, we're now looking at the expenses site from Kevin's perspective. David has submitted April's report to Kevin, and now Kevin has a task. So let's go look at his task and check out this report. It's April's report. And I just want to point out how down here in the history in the comments, you can see that this was started by David Doe on behalf of April Doe. So this is April's report being sent to Kevin for approval, but we do have it notated down here that it was submitted by a delegate. So you're always going to have that traceability there to reference. If you aren't already utilizing user groups, I strongly suggest doing so. It makes things much easier to manage. So Zetadocs Expenses users can be added to groups. So for example, all finance team members or all sales team members could be added to a group. And this group can be made a delegate on the single shared user account. This way, as soon as new members are enabled or disabled, their delegate access setup will change accordingly. So over here, I'm going to come out to Phyllis's profile real quick. Phyllis is our processor and an admin, so she has access to all of the system settings. And if I go here over to groups, just a couple examples in my demo environment. We've got our sales department here. We've got 5 users in the sales department, finance team right below, 3 users in there. If we need to manage access, who's got access to the finance team, edit the user list, I can do that really quickly and easily right there. And like I said, this makes it easy. So if you have a group that is made a delegate on a single shared user account, then any of those new members that are enabled or disabled, that delegate access setup will change accordingly automatically. Makes it much easier long term.